and don't know where to start? Hit up Volunteer Sounds and work with some of the best engineers in the city. We have multiple industry quality rooms, auto-tune, Pro Tools, and state-of-the-art equipment available non-stop all day, every day. Tired of going to YouTube and sounding like everybody else? Come to Volunteer Sounds and get a custom beat from one of our producers. And the best part, all genres are welcome. You need artist consulting, a space to record your podcast or create content, mixing, mastering? Come see us at 8900 Stony Lane or give us a call at 865-579-0600. Volunteer Sounds, the sound of the city.
Wake up, goddammit. Mack in the morning up in this bitch. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man.
Apply me or shut the fuck up, I'm back up in it.
Yeah, man.
Mackin on Monday, I stand on business with it.
Yeah, man.
Came up from trapping and Mackin on a hoe.
Yeah, man.
Now I be popping shit on my morning show.
Yeah, man.
Waking Bay Wednesday, I'm smoking like a chief.
Yeah, man.
I'm higher than life and them haters underneath.
Yeah, man.
Freestyles on Fridays, they spitting 5 flows.
Yeah, man.
Put on for my city, Mack in the morning show. Alarm going crazy, breath stinking, still yawning. Roll the blunt and sparked it up and grab my phone, Mack in the morning. They tuning in to watch a real nigga talk that shit for real. That's why I tell it like it is, I give a fuck about how you feel. I motivate, congratulate, I never hate on none of my niggas. I can show you how to get it back, no beefing with them niggas. I'm the underdog that got on top. I went up like an astronaut. I do this for my people in the struggle, didn't have a lot.
Yeah, man.
Apply me or shut the fuck up, I'm back up in it.
Yeah, man.
Mackin on Monday, I stand on business with it.
Yeah, man.
Came up from trapping and Mackin on a hoe.
Yeah, man.
Now I be popping shit on my morning show.
Yeah, man.
Waking Bay Wednesday, I'm smoking like a chief.
Yeah, man.
I'm higher than life and them haters underneath.
Yeah, man.
Freestyles on Fridays, they spitting 5 flows.
Yeah, man.
Put on for my city, Mack in the morning show. I'm getting to it early, talking shit like I'm Miss Pearly. Salute to all the dudes, black hearts to all my girlies. If you fake, you can't relate. I'm doing me, I'm being great. My conversations giving game and it'll take me any place. Plus I'm flyer than a bitch too. Weed stink like doo. Icy than a motherfucker, colder than an igloo. The energy is lit from 9 to 10, we be wildin' out. Just tune into the live, leave a comment and I shout you out.
Yeah, man.
Apply me or shut the fuck up, I'm back up in it.
Yeah, man.
Mackin on Monday, I stand on business with it.
Yeah, man.
Came up from trapping and Mackin on a hoe.
Yeah, man.
Now I be popping shit on my morning show.
Yeah, man.
Waking Bay Wednesday, I'm smoking like a chief.
Yeah, man.
I'm higher than life and them haters underneath.
Yeah, man.
Freestyles on Fridays, they spitting 5 flows.
Yeah, man.
Put on for my city, Mack in the morning show.
Wake up, goddammit. Y'all know what time it is. Mackin Memorial Day, Monday. It's going down. Let's get some money. Put my comments up on there, Brandon, please. Shit, first thing we're gonna do, man, happy Memorial Day to everybody. We don't even do too many holidays, but you know what it is. It's the memoirs for the vets, right? So we always gotta be thankful for the vets. Gotta be thankful for the vets. Goddamn, Brandon, can you grab me a paper towel out the bathroom? It's hot. I'm goddamn sweat like a motherfucker. What's up, Lucci, Moose Knuckle, Lisa? What's going on? If you off today, tune into the show. Make sure y'all share this shit to your friend's page. Share this shit to a DM. Share it to a text message. Get this shit out there to everybody. Mack in the morning, Monday. We had a little late start. Right now, I am sharing this to other people's wall to make sure we get the live going. As soon as Brandon gets back over here, we're going to pull the topics up. Appreciate it. Ooh-wee. God damn, it's hot down this motherfucker today, fool. Huh? Hell no, they off. And the damn, the AC on upstairs. It's just hot down this motherfucker today. Hold on, y'all. We sending the live out right quick. We got to get some people in here watching this shit. Down? Was it in my face or something? Right there? It's too low? What about right there? It's good? Okay, dig it. Put my comments up there. I can't. Oh, there they go. Okay. I mean, not comments, topics. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Shout out to everybody. Mack in the morning, Mackin Monday. Y'all know what time it is. It's ugly outside. It's rainy. It's cold. But you still got to get to the money. If you ain't getting to the money, wake up and try again. Start again, y'all. All right. P. Lucci salutes and appreciation for all the fallen soldiers. Better know it. Better know it. Is your type the reason why you still single? Meaning, the people you picked. Huh? That's the wrong topic? Was it? Okay, got you. What's going on this Monday, though, y'all? Who at work and who's at home? Everybody cooking out? Can me and BK come to the cookout today? Everybody cooking out? For real? Would you rather accidentally sext your boss or your parents? Boss. Because if I sext something, it's gonna be some crazy shit. It's gonna be some crazy shit. Yeah, it's gonna be some real crazy, freaky shit. You know what I'm saying? That I say to her. So yeah, I need to send that to my boss. You know what I mean? Hopefully she's a lady. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully she's a lady. You know what I mean? You never know. That might get you some time off, PTO. Might get you some motherfucking PTO. Yeah, I would rather. Yeah, pull up, Shotty. We here though. Pull up. You come on up here, Shotty. Yeah, unless they know already.
I can get another job. I can't get my mom to not see that again.
9 times out of 10, though, I'm gonna be real with you. They probably be on the same time. You just don't know it. They probably on the same time, BK, and you just don't know it. Shit. But I'd rather send it to my daddy than my mama. Yeah, I'd rather send it to daddy than mama. I'd rather look up and see that daddy got it. It's like, God damn, I sent that to mom's? Oh, shit. Adam King, what's going on? P. Lucci said, I'm going to go parents. They know what's shaking. Look, most of them go, I already know. Most of them going to be on the same type of time. Ain't no use of feeling embarrassed about it. Because I'm telling you, they're going to be on the same type of time. You just didn't know it. Shout out to everybody tuning in to the show, man. Let's see. Y'all share this shit. I need y'all to share this to direct messages. Share this to text messages. Hit the dollar sign in the right-hand corner. Let's get a super chat going. P. Lucci with the laugh, or Moose Knuckle with the laughing emoji. Shout out to the Mack Pack in here today on this wet Monday. Mackin Monday. Y'all know what time it is. We ain't getting no gift card. I ain't getting no gift card today. Would you rather accidentally sext your parents or your boss? Would you rather sext your parents or boss? Accidentally, not purposely. Accidentally. Boss. I'm going with the boss. I would rather my boss see my freaky ass ways other than my parents. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, I might say some shit to her. Yeah. I might say some shit like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? No Diddy type shit. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely gonna get real nasty. Most people think until the Diddy trial, by the show of hands, until the Diddy trial came up, everybody thought they was a real freak, didn't they? I'm not a real freak no more. I thought I was a real freak until the Diddy trial. Until I started seeing and hearing the things that's going on with Cassie and Diddy, I thought I would consider myself a real deal freak nasty man when it comes to getting down with the women. I thought I was it. I have no lie to tell. Like, yeah.
That's how I felt on like my 4th episode of
Thought you was the shit. I'm telling you. So when I seen what Diddy was doing and the shit he had going on, like, no, I'm not a freak. I'm nowhere near it. I just like sex. Let's just say that. I'm not. I wouldn't even say freaky. Or is what Diddy and them doing? Is that a whole nother word? Moose Knuckles said my boss. He'd rather send it to his boss. Huh?
I saw a dude talking about, he said, other than the fact that all this Diddy shit is terrible and, he's a devil and whatnot, he's like, we need to find motivation because he's finding time to run a record label and make music and blah, 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 and fuck 35 times a day. We got to do better.
And he is.
And I was like, damn, like, really, when you put it that way?
Fuck 35
Shit.
times a day. He's running a record label. He owns liquor. He owns liquor. Revolt TV. He's got the channel. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he has Sean John no more. Ain't no telling what other ventures he has.
When's he sleeping?
When's he sleep? And he's fucking 35 times a day.
If not more.
Good God Almighty. Yeah, I'm not a freak. Now, Diddy is wild. That man rubbed another man's nut on his chest. That's something else. That's past something else. I seen some other shit where they was on Cassie, all over her, shining her up. They said he was licking it off her. Diddy a nasty motherfucker. He a nasty mother. He ain't licking his own. He licking other niggas. What the fuck is wrong with you, Sean Combs? We are not freaky at all. I'm not a freak. They on drugs. Ain't no way you up 72 hours hard. Yeah. What kind of drugs? A lot of Viagra? Gotta be Viagra. That ain't cocaine. They said cocaine don't do that to you. They said motherfuckers be on cocaine got problems getting it. What I heard.
I bet those parties, they taking shit that make it hard to get hard, so then they taking shit that make it easy, and then they taking more shit.
They probably take a Viagra and ecstasy.
At the same time.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Because ecstasy is a sex drug. So we used to do, go to the club, take ecstasy, go home, fuck all night. Till the daylight come up. And then sleep the whole fucking day. You can't eat or none of that shit. Not off them old pills. Them old X pills had you geeked and horny. For real. And shit, everything was in it, though. Everything was in the X pill. Crack, cocaine, aspirin, goddamn. All type of shit is in the motherfucking X pill. You feel me? Shit, them bees will have you up for weeks. Weeks, PL. Them beans. But I don't think, y'all think what they was doing is bean action? I don't think the bean had to get them to do that. I think that's just natural. They natural motherfucking, that ain't a whore. That's they're freaks of nature. Yeah. They're freaks of nature. Like that ain't even a free will person. That's a freak of nature.
The amount of they gotta have no self-control, right?
What you mean, like all they think about is sex?
Nah, because if there's some boundaries you don't cross, that's wild. Or there's boundaries you don't have hold on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they didn't have no boundaries.
Because even if you a freak on a normal person shit,
You gonna have boundaries. It's certain shit you ain't gonna do.
you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
That shit is on some I don't trust you with a damn thing.
Yeah, they doing everything.
Man.
Yeah, because it's certain shit I ain't doing. I don't give a fuck. I ain't doing it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fuck all that. That's some new stuff to eat somebody else's nut and still walk around with self-respect. How do you even look at girl in the eyes after that? How do you look in the fucking mirror? How do you look in the mirror? Fuck looking at her.
I couldn't look at my mom in the face. Bro.
That's disgusting.
That's crazy.
That's disgusting with an L. Y'all ever heard disgusting? Disgusting with an L? Disgusterling. Disgusterling. That's what that is. I don't know, man. Would you rather accidentally sext your boss or your parents? Who would you, if you were sending a sexy ass, freaky ass message to your old lady, or fellas, or ladies, if you were sending a freaky, sexy ass message to your dude and you hit the wrong name? Excuse me. Who would you rather it go to? Mama, daddy, or the boss? Parents or the boss? Could be either parent or your boss. Freak will, if you will. Chuckles. That's what they doing. That's what they doing. Word of the day. Brandon spelled it all wrong. What? That's a G or is that a Q? It's a Q. Disgust. Oh, shit. It's like, what the fuck is that? Yeah. Disgusting. Yeah. There you go. Hell yeah. That's what that is, what Diddy was doing. The shit Diddy doing, they made it up like Rashad said. That must be some new shit. So that's why we can come up with a new word to go with what he's got going on. Then disgusting is the word, y'all.
Diddy's got the Lord nervous right now.
Huh?
Diddy got the Lord nervous. He got Satan nervous.
Diddy got Satan nervous. He got the Lord nervous. Good God Almighty. Applaud me and shut the fuck up. Have you ever said the wrong name at the wrong time?
Wake up, goddammit.
Man. Yeah, but I didn't get caught. They didn't hear me. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. I have said the wrong name at the wrong time. The whole thing about it, though, it was a random name. I just got the name wrong. You know what I mean? But it made me look bad. Because I had been talking to this person long enough. You know what I mean? Yeah. For that not to happen. But it was a drunk night. I got severely drunk. Yeah. You know what I mean? And we kicking it, talking, wooty-woo, wooty-woo. And the wrong name came out. Motherfucker said, who's that? I said, who's who? Who? Who is who? The name you just called me, who is that? I ain't call you nothing. I ain't call you nothing. I called you by your name. Shit, party over. Shit. Fuck no. Cassie ain't no victim. She smoked. Nuh-uh. Nah. Was Cassie a victim? No. I see people talking about that. To me, this is my opinion. Ladies, I don't care if you get mad at me. Cassie was not a victim. She was not scared to leave. That's not what happened. She was having fun, just like Diddy. She got caught up. Yeah, there is women that's scared to leave relationships from fighting and shit, but there's plenty of women that don't give a fuck either. You know what I mean? Cassie knew what she was doing. She was with one of the most powerfulest moguls in the world. He was probably, at the end of the day, yeah, he was doing what he was doing, but I'm sure she got anything she wanted. I'm sure she was treated other than that. I'm sure she got everything she wanted. She was treated as I wouldn't say a queen because she got her ass whooped. So I can't say queen. I can't say that. I ain't gonna act like she was treated like a queen and she got her ass whooped. But she wasn't no victim, man. Nah, Brody. She wasn't no victim. Share this shit, y'all. Share this shit to Facebook right now. That's what I didn't do. I didn't share the thing to Facebook. She ain't no victim, no shawty. People swear she is, though. I see it all the time. People are like, man, she a victim. She was scared to leave. She wasn't scared to leave. She was scared to lose the benefits. That's what it was. She was scared to lose the benefits, Brody. She left when she finally got when she knew she had another marriage. When she knew she had something else going. That's when she left. That's when she left. And listen, I'm going to tell you what I think. Oh, this is what I seen the other day. This makes the most sense, y'all. Why didn't Cassie say nothing about this before? Why did it take her so long? She did it while she was married. Exactly. That's how you know she wasn't no victim. She fucked off on her husband with Diddy, and the husband know about it. So listen, here's the real theory, y'all. She's not a victim, and this is what happened. Cassie is a woman scorned. This is what I mean by that. She stood by Diddy all them years, right? She stood by Diddy all them years. I'm sure he was supposed to probably pop off the music career. She had the one single, and then after that is when they was together all those years. I seen a video, and this guy summed it up. Cassie didn't get mad till after she seen Diddy turn Young Miami up. Yeah. Cassie didn't know what no problem until she seen he gave Young Miami a show. He was turning her up everywhere she go, Carisha, all that. Next thing you know, Cassie mad. I believe the husband had something to do with that too. Ain't no way in hell that husband just sitting there like everything's okay. It's part of the plan, y'all. It's part of the plan. Is Diddy innocent of this shit they trying to charge him with? I think so. Of everything else? Fuck no. He got a lot of blood on his hands. Lot of blood on his hands. Shine got locked up, did all that time for him. He got a lot of blood on his hands. But this shit right now that they charging him with, them motherfuckers just freaking. They just some nasty freaks. And Cassie wanted it, and she is not a victim. I hate some of the things got done to her. That did. I hate she got her ass whooped, little shit like that. But she not a victim, y'all. If you think Cassie a victim, then I don't know. If you think a lot of the people that thinks Cassie is a victim, women-wise, are those women who just mad at men right now. I think anybody that's really, really looking into this situation and really looking into this case can tell it's just two horny dogs. You know what I mean? Why she got whooped and all that, I don't know what she did. I don't know. Talent and fucking are two different things. Hold out and you may get more goofy. Say it again, P. Lucci. But I believe that's what happened, though. I believe he turned Young Miami up, though, and that's where the problem came in. She just couldn't handle it no more, and I believe the husband was probably rooting her on. Oh, hey, look at what he's doing. Look at what he's doing for Carisha. He didn't do that for you, Cassie. He didn't do that for you, Cassie. I say let's sue his black ass. Yeah, let's take him to court. Call the hotel and tell him to bring out that videotape where he kicked your ass all the way down the hall, and let's send it to the lawyer, and we're going to goddamn take him to court for millions. We're going to fucking take him for everything he's got. God damn it, by God. That's what happened. Look at him, Cassie. He's parading that goddamn Young Miami around. He ain't do shit for you but had you licking up cum and getting pissed on. I'm telling you, that's what happened, y'all. He might not have sound like that. If you from Rockford and Alcoa and you talking your white man voice, that's what they sound like. Oh, shit. MIA ass was missing in action, yeah. Now, I believe Diddy and Tupac beef was a lover's quarrel that went too far. Don't you ever say that about Tupac. Don't you ever say that about Tupac. Say Biggie and Puff. Now, I'm going to tell you what I did just recently here. This is what I did here, Shotty. This is what I heard. I heard Tupac was hitting Kim Porter, the ex-wife. That's what I heard. I heard Tupac was hitting Kim Porter or had hit Kim Porter before. That's what Diddy's problem was ultimately. He was hitting Kim Porter, if it's true. You know what I'm saying?
Diddy definitely just a little weirdo who got some money. You know?
Yeah, Diddy just a weirdo. Then y'all gotta realize, man, this what people don't understand about Diddy, man. Diddy's daddy drove cars for Bumpy Johnson. You know who Bumpy Johnson is? a well-known New York gangster. You know who Bumpy Johnson drove cars for? Frank Lucas. You know who that is, don't you? What I'm saying is, Diddy now, whether you like it or not, he connected to the fucking mob. You see what I'm saying? He is connected to the mob. He moves like a mob boss. Yeah. That's what he moves like. He just, this is what Chopper called him. He's a gorgeous gangster. He's a gorgeous gangster. He got money. You know what I mean? It's a lot of things that man could do just because. They said he running to jail right now. You know why? Because he in jail, but he ain't broke. Hey, you ain't heard nothing about no assets getting froze, have you? Have they froze his assets? Have they froze anything in the bank? He ain't broke. He ain't broke. That mean can't nobody touch him. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when you got that much money.
Yeah, he ain't broke.
You own some of the shit. A lot of the things you might own or own those jails.
Yeah,
Like when you get the billions of dollars and shit, probably.
yeah, hell yeah. But was it during a freak off? Diddy don't seem to care who hits his girl. He'd have cared if Pac was hitting her. He'd have cared if Pac, especially if it was in the middle of all the beef. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Especially if it was in the middle of all the beef. I don't know. I ain't never heard that. But don't you say that about Tupac. Man, you know as well as I do, niggas will fuck off and be mad when they whore get fucked on. Yeah. Hell yeah. Now niggas is good for that. Niggas is good for that. That's what I'm telling you. You see, he blew up Kid Cudi shit because of Cassie. Diddy wasn't them motherfuckers. You can't fuck my bitch unless I say you can. You know what I mean?
Cudi said he looked like a supervillain.
Huh?
See that?
Huh?
Cudi said he was standing there like a supervillain.
Where? I missed it.
After Kid Cudi said that.
Oh.
Yeah.
After he did what?
After he blew up his car or lit it on
Said he
fire.
stood there like a supervillain.
Yeah, it looked like he was out of a Marvel movie or something.
Hell no. Kid Cudi lame ass. Fuck. Kid Cudi, you lame as fuck. What you goddamn testifying for? And you wearing a goddamn dress holding that man's hand. Kid Cudi had no business up there saying nothing. No business up there saying nothing. You wearing a dress and holding me. Come on, Kid Cudi. Day and night. You fucking punk. His word don't count.
I think that if just Diddy goes down though, like it's got to be more than just Diddy who goes to jail for a long time if that's the case, right?
How can you have a RICO with one person?
That's what I'm saying.
Ain't nobody else on trial.
Because it's all other A-list celebrities, and they don't want to ruin Hollywood, I guess. Because that's my thing. Half of Hollywood, if they gave out Epstein, the actual Epstein list, and like whoever has actually been doing the same shit Diddy was at these Diddy parties,
Yeah.
there should be a lot more people in jail and like with this same stigma that Diddy has now, you know?
Or there's no list.
But what do you mean?
Just like I said, or there's no list. Because why ain't nobody up there yet? Why wasn't nobody up there with Epstein?
People were there. Like, they know people went to the island.
No, what I'm saying, why wasn't nobody else charged? If there really is a list, these people really are on this, why he get charged and none of this up? You mean to tell
I
me?
feel like they choose one, like Diddy right now, he's the one person they chose to take down. Because, like you said before all this shit started, like, he missed that. He did something to piss somebody off. Probably.
The powers to be, yes.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So they chose to take him down. But that doesn't mean they want to take down everyone's favorite actor, Will Smith, and then every other famous person that was there too, and Jay-Z and Beyonce and all these other people
True.
who were there, you know?
True, I agree.
That would ruin Hollywood. And that's like the populace's candy or some shit, whatever I'm trying to say. You know what I mean?
I personally think that's what they should do. Listen, I believe I said it before, Thanos was right. If you watch the Avengers, if you know anything about it, Thanos was right. You gotta we need a hard reset. But the bullshit gotta disappear though. You see what I'm saying? The world needs a hard reset.
It's just gonna happen again though.
You right.
The flood
Something happened.
Yeah.
Something happened.
They think a dragon did it in China. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But a flood happened.
Yeah. Now something happened. It was probably a flood. Look, all you gotta do is look at what's out there in the west, the Grand Canyon. There used to be a river.
Yeah.
Not a river, but they used to be filled with water. Sorry, not a river. It used to be filled with water.
Yeah.
They say the Grand Canyon will take you to Africa.
Really?
Yeah.
I never heard that before.
Yeah. They say the Grand Canyon. They say it's blocked off in certain places because they won't let you go all the way through it. Yeah. They said a lot of shit about this shit. Like I'm a round world believer. It's starting to get weird though.
You leaning more and more towards flat.
It's starting to get weird. I don't know about flat. I'm leaning towards the dome.
You starting to listen a little bit more when they start talking though?
I'm leaning towards the dome.
The dome.
Yeah. You hadn't heard about the dome?
What's the dome?
That we're covered by a dome. We're covered by.
Like the atmosphere?
What happens when a rocket goes up in the air?
It goes into space.
That's what you see it do, or what do you see it do?
I see it go past the clouds.
You don't see it go?
I don't know. I ain't seen too many rockets.
Well, I'm just saying, shuttle or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Watch it. When it goes up, it starts curving.
Huh.
Watch it.
Is that just before it leaves though?
No, they said that's where the fucking dome is.
You're saying they're getting stuck on the dome right there?
Saying they can only go so high, so they have to curve so they don't hit the fucking dome. That's just what they're saying. I went, and the Grand Canyon is a weird place. Is it blocked off? Moose Knuckles said he believes in the dome. Yeah, they said it's a dome.
I don't know if I get by that. What about like telescopes and shit?
What?
Like people looking through telescopes.
And looking, what do you say? What do you think you're seeing? You seeing?
The moon and Venus and shit. If people have seen Venus and stuff with telescopes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they say is up there. How you know that ain't just something that's an image in the dome? It's a magnifying glass. So what would it look like? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Think about a lens.
Yeah.
Think about it. Think about a telescope
Well,
lens.
that's saying then,
Think about the lens on these cameras.
so you don't believe in the moon landing then?
No, they didn't go up there.
Why don't you think we went to the moon?
It ain't making sense no more.
Why?
How do you even do that? How do you?
It is crazy that we did it at the time.
How do you come up with technology to go to a place you've never been before?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
You can't say they didn't do it though because like
Your mic on?
yeah, but like yeah, like when they go to develop shit like that, that's like the start of how we advance so fast from 1960 to fucking where we are now. You know?
I can see how you build a submarine. You could go to the edge of the water and get under the water and do things and figure out how to make shit. How do you get up to space and figure out, oh, I got to add this to my spaceship? Yeah. Oh, I got to do this to make it go no gravity. How do you even know ain't no fucking gravity up there?
Mm-hmm. Well, that shit they figure out. That wasn't the first time we sent like things into space.
Why don't we hear about nobody who died that went up there
That is true.
before him?
Yeah, I bet if we went and researched it, but I don't know if that was the first try.
You know how many people had to die first?
Yeah, I don't know if that was, because that's where it would be crazy if the first time we sent somebody up there.
It worked?
Yeah, that would be crazy. So I don't know, but also,
Yeah.
shit, you never know.
How you even get the rocket back down from being up that far? I'm like, boss, once you land that bitch on, you landed on the moon.
You fly back and you get back in the Earth's gravity.
How? You had to be on this big-ass goddamn thing to get sent up there.
Yeah.
So now your ship can just take off without that thing?
No, but that's a difference because they don't.
You
use
dropped
gas.
all your rockets when you took off.
But they have gas on the ships and they have power on the ships.
You believe that shit?
Rocket ships,
Huh?
That's how ships work.
I don't know, Brandon.
They have big ass rockets.
I know, I see it.
And the rockets
And they fall off when they
Yeah.
get up, so they start
Yeah.
falling off.
After those rockets
Why
fall
why
off,
them tanks falling off?
Because they have.
Are those the tanks that make it take off?
Yes, those tanks aren't like the actual gas per se on the spaceship.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like if we were to go to
You
Mars,
just proved my point. So how the fuck does it take back off without those tanks?
it doesn't need to take. It takes a lot more to go out of here and break the stratosphere and all that shit than it does to get. Once you get back into Earth's gravity, it's so gravitational, it pulls you to the center of it.
How does
It's
it?
science.
Don't you? When you get in the car
Yeah.
and you put your car, you take it from park to drive.
Okay.
You got to hit the gas to move. Correct?
Yes. Yes.
So you telling me that this rocket ship, there's tons and tons of weight, that's sitting straight. How is it even sitting? Do you land flat on the belly, or are you sitting straight up like you was before? How does it even land? And so from there, from that point, you're telling me that you get in this rocket and to get to the moon, you had to leave the earth and go up, right? To get from the moon to the earth, that means I got to go up and then back down, right?
I think so. I don't know when you get to space if the moon is.
Make it make sense, Brandon.
It does though. How?
Oh no, that shit weird to me.
It is weird as fuck.
Damn, for real. If it takes all that to get there, how the hell do you get back? That's what Shoutout said. How do you get back? I'm tripping. How? You?
They have gas and they have rockets.
I understand.
So they use the rockets to push us towards Earth,
Yes.
and then we get caught in gravity.
Yes, that makes all the sense in the world. My point and my problem is, how the fuck does it take off? It took off before with all of those rockets.
Like from the moon type?
Yes. How does it take off? It had to have all this power to take off to get where it was going.
Well,
You got to, the distance is the same trip back.
Well, they use, like, they still have rockets on it, right? And there's no gravity up there, so I imagine it wouldn't be hard to get some momentum going.
To take off.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
maybe.
I can go with that.
I don't know. I ain't.
I can go with that. That makes sense.
I could imagine.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boss says motherfuckers got a green screen. Look here.
I'm not firmly against that.
Huh?
I'm not firmly against that.
Go look. Pull up the video. See if you can find the video when Neil Armstrong was walking around on the on the planet, on the moon. I want you to pull up a video of when Neil Armstrong walked on the moon, and then I want you to pull up a video of a CGI from the same year. You see what I'm saying?
No, I know it for sure.
I want to see that.
Cause I've been. Have you seen the video too of where like the astronauts? There's been clips where it's like shows them. It looks like they're faking it with like belts on.
Yes,
I have seen stuff like that, but it's interesting.
it's very interesting.
It is interesting.
Find one landing back down. I'm trying to see it, boss. I'm like you. I want to see this shit. There's no launch pad or nothing. Why have they never shown how they get back? They always just show them hitting the ocean. They do.
Yeah, you got to think about where we're at. Though.
But what Brandon said, listen, y'all, until Brandon said what he said, it does make sense. I'm not saying I truly believe it, but there's no gravity up there, so it doesn't take as much for the ship to take off as it did for it to leave planet Earth.
And Elon Musk just caught a rocket back in the same thing it launched out of.
What?
Yeah, like he launched a rocket out of, you know what I mean? It was like an arm type thing that was holding the rocket.
Yeah.
Releases the rocket, it goes, and then it came back, gets back close to the ground, rocket goes off, and it's like hovering and lands back in the thing.
Yeah, that's now in 2025.
But that's me saying.
We ain't talking about the
I
70s.
know. That's what I'm saying, though. If we're catching rockets now, like, we've come a long way.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Like,
There's still, I don't know,
oh, I got this video, too.
of what, of where he landed?
No, of him on the moon.
Him on the moon. Okay, let's see that.
Yeah.
Let's see Neil Armstrong on the moon right now.
Put you in the corner.
2, 1, 0.
Look at that contraption. If it ain't no gravity, how do they land or anything? If there's no gravity and everything is just floating. See? See, we ain't think about that. How does it land if it ain't no gravity?
Picking up some dust.
Huh?
30 feet, 2.5 down. Take shadow.
Then how come when they cut their motor off up there, it just sits in space?
To the right a little. Ready? Down a half. Contact light. Okay.
Think about all the movies you done seen, Brandon. Yeah. Why that motherfucker just be sitting there then?
Roger, tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again.
I know
Thanks
if
a lot.
you get off the moon, you can like float away.
You can float away.
Okay, Neil, we
Yeah.
can see you coming
That's why they got the
down
umbilical
now.
cord connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the foot
And
of the
and they
ladder.
got the big metal, they got the heavy boots and shit.
If there's no gravity, why would any weight matter at all?
Impressed in the surface
Right.
Does
about,
weight still
uh,
is weight
one or
is mass
two
still
inches.
mass? Like in
It's-
on the
I don't know.
I gotta look that up.
That's one
They didn't go,
small
Brandon.
step for
They didn't
man,
fucking go. I'm telling you. So what is this we looking at?
giant leap for mankind.
Oh, that's his foot.
So this is the video of them on the moon.
Oh, I believe it, Charlie.
Right here. They riding around in a car. They got a car up there. How did they know their car was gonna work? How? You see what I'm saying, Brandon? Come on. So they knew all this was gonna work. They was able to go up there and test that first.
Have you seen drones at this point?
I don't know. I have no idea. When is this? In 78? I was 3. I wasn't born. So let's see some CGI from the same year.
Ignition. Burn away, Houston. Vector good. We're burning flat. Roger. Looks good, flight. Observation shot, flight. Roger.
No in-between video of them coming down. All you seen was the parachute, like Shoutout said, Gray land in the ocean. They didn't go. In a damn car, why didn't it float away? They didn't go.
Me to, pull up.
Some CGI from that year, the same year. Let's just see what CGI looked like from that year. Some CGI from that year. Shout out to everybody tuning in to the show, man. Like and subscribe right now. Mack in the morning. We is live up in this bitch.
I don't even think there was.
Star Wars.
Star Wars didn't come out in this.
Nah, they didn't come out to the 70s. Shawty Wood said, wait, who the fuck filmed them? See?
But even then, it was kind of on this type of thing, like Godzilla.
And look at it.
There's not really like good pictures. Though.
Ain't no way technology working like that up there. Not then.
Like that ain't really. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, they didn't go. They didn't go. If you think they went to the moon, say, Brandon said they went. They ain't go.
But,
Who was their cameraman and how did he see them leave? See what I'm saying?
They didn't have a cameraman. They had cameras on the ship.
Huh?
They had cameras on the ship.
Nah, they ain't go.
I ain't firmly against the fact. I think they went, but if they didn't, I wouldn't be shocked.
They say the real space in the ocean.
I think I do believe in some weird shit like that's down in the ocean or like under the ice in Antarctica or some shit too.
Yeah.
I've heard there's like civilizations in Antarctica, like under the ice,
Under the
just
ice.
like trees and jungles and shit. Like
You get down in the water and you find out there's a air and everything. Yeah. Yeah. That's what they say.
and I do believe I don't think we should be exploring the space at all until we figure out more about the ocean.
Right.
Because how are we about to go to Mars, or someone's trying to go to Mars, but we haven't figured out.
Ain't Elon trying to take us to Mars?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, and I imagine all of NASA and them too. You know, they're probably racing against him.
Trying to get to Mars.
I'm
That's
not leaving
crazy.
Earth.
Huh?
Would you leave Earth?
Would I leave Earth?
Yeah,
Not at this point.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What I'm going to do? Go start over on another planet? Hell no. Leave me here.
yeah.
I want to die here. I've been here this long. Leave me here.
I'm dying with the earth.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to go somewhere else and start over and hell no.
I'm not trying to live in the Star Wars world.
No, that's what that is.
Yeah. That's the
God
part.
damn it, that's exactly what that is.
Yeah. It's the
That
beginning of it.
explains a lot then.
We go to Mars.
I ain't think about it like
2,000
that.
years from then, there's gonna be Han Solo.
I don't believe they went to the moon, but I believe in Star Wars. Hell yeah.
Man, we need to have a conspiracy episode because we start talking about like I think like Egyptians and back then and stuff. They figured out like some natural energy technology that was like.
That's because the pyramids is about energy.
That's what I'm saying.
They're antennas.
Exactly, and they're all perfectly aligned to one another across points of the world. Like,
Yeah.
there's some shit going on there.
Yeah, those are antennas. Anything like, honestly, I think shit like that, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, Stonehenge, anything that's been here that long, you know what I mean, and it still looks damn near exactly the same, that's some shit that was already here. That's part of some antenna type shit. Like,
And they say, like once you get up higher on the pyramids and stuff, you get like staticky because there's water flowing under them.
yeah,
It's like they might have figured some shit out like that.
I'm sure they did. That's how the world got destroyed.
Yeah.
There was already technology. That's why I said I wouldn't want to go somewhere else to start over. There was already technology. There was definitely something before
And
us.
they say that the pyramids were there before the Egyptians, and that they just remodeled them and stuff.
So they just damn near like, what, part of the earth?
Maybe, I don't know, because it is weird to think about how we think about it, like back in the day, growing up, and all of the shows about Egypt or whatever, it would be like the emperor and then the slaves were carrying the rocks up the thing, right?
Yeah.
Which it's impossible for people to carry those rocks. They're fucking huge, They're perfectly cut. And
Right.
for a civilization that shouldn't be as advanced as us now, how are they going to do that and get rock from 30 miles away without cars?
There's only 3 options. Aliens,
Yep.
technology, giants.
They say, hey,
Yep. Those are the 3 options.
Giants gets me sometimes because that might have been a thing.
Yeah, those are 3 options. Aliens, technology, or giants.
And I
Could have been all 3.
I think the technology, though, was on some, like, I think it was, like, vibrations. Like, they figured out something with how to use sound and vibrations.
What's like telekinesis type shit?
Yeah, almost, but
Yeah.
use sound.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, like, have you seen those plates where if you put salt on them and you vibrate it at a certain frequency, and then you can change the speed, it'll go from, like, perfect squares, and then it'll look like crop circles, and then it'll be, like, a circle in the middle, and it's all perfect spheres, though.
That shit real?
Yeah.
No, I ain't seen that.
Like, hold on, let me see if I can find a video.
Yeah, I ain't seen that.
I forget what it's called, but I think it was some shit like that.
Shawty Wood says, so is cameras set up on the moon right now? Are there?
I don't know.
Is the moon even real? I'm trying to tell you, we might be looking through a magnifying glass. I'm not sold on a flat earth, but we might be in a dome, though. We might be in a dome. For real. For real. How much time we got over there?
5 minutes.
Cool.
I'm about to pull up this rice thing and show you.
Shout out to everybody watching Mack in the Morning on this Monday, Memorial Day. Memorial Day Monday is going down. You know what I'm talking about? Hell yeah. We didn't even get to hit all our topics.
Shit. It's salt
That's salt on a plate.
on a plate that's shaking at that frequency.
The plate, that's an electric plate or something?
Yeah, it's just a flat plate that vibrates. Like,
So
isn't that wild?
the frequencies are making it go in those shapes and forms?
Yeah, like look at that. That's a beautiful natural pattern. What is that?
How we know the plate ain't making it do that?
Well, I mean, it's just you could use like technically anything, but all it is just a metal plate. Like they showed us this in school. It's literally a metal plate. you put it on this little thing that vibrates it.
You seen this with
Yeah,
your own eyes?
With my eyes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And, like, see, this is the hertz that it's
I see
vibrating.
that. Yeah.
So it's just whenever it vibrates, you could literally change it while it's going and see them start moving and changing shape. Yeah.
And you hit these different frequencies, and it does different things.
Yeah.
Forms different.
Like you see them bouncing and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is.
That's crazy. You could be right, because it's definitely moving and putting shit together.
I think they figured something out that we lost, that we put into industrial. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They had natural technology.
Natural technology. I mean, that's what's been said for years, though.
Yeah.
For real.
It has.
It just like, shit. What's up, B-Mac? What it do, my boy? I think whatever happened with the human race, I believe whatever happened with the human race caused us, or maybe you never know, this shit is like a fucking simulation. There could be, you ever heard of what a governor is? And I don't mean like the governor of a state.
No.
A governor is we used to ride go-karts. We had go-karts when we was little. And someone was really, really fast. So to prevent us from fucking the go-kart up and turning it up and driving it fast, and our granddaddy would put what was called a governor on it.
Like a speed cap.
Pretty much. That's what it is. They say the world is a simulation. They say ain't none of this shit real. They say we only use so much percentage of our brain.
So it was like 7.
7%.
If that.
They said if you could use all 100, you could do anything.
Yeah.
Supposedly. How do we know there's not a governor on our brain? Because why can't you use all you? I believe when you hear of phenoms, small kids that are brilliant, people that can do things that other people can't do,
They got a limiter turned off a little bit.
I believe they're using a part of their brain
Yeah.
that maybe some people can't use or don't know how to use.
Like perfect pitch people and all that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I believe they know how to use. It's just a part of their brain that'll cut on compared to another person's who might not do that.
And if you think about it, like that's a 1 in every like 10,000 or something like that. So that's uncommon, but
Like
it's
a Chris Angel.
Yeah.
Or fucking, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's not as uncommon as maybe some real crazy shit that they don't even tell us about.
Even like an Odell Beckham.
Yeah.
I believe once people see some of these things, it's possible that you could train yourself to do it if you know how to tap in to something like that.
And look at Odell, he might have lost that too, just especially in the world, because his career kind of fell off a little bit, and he had a lot of injuries.
He had a lot of injuries.
He did have a lot of injuries.
He practiced that catch way before he got to the NFL.
Oh my God, he was killing at LSU.
You know what I'm saying?
He had so many one hands at LSU.
After you never seen nothing like that before then, though. It was an accident. If anybody did anything like that, it was an accident.
Yeah.
He was doing that shit on purpose. You see what I'm saying?
He was trying to.
After we seen him do that, didn't you start seeing other people do it?
Yeah, it was people started. He practiced the one hand catch. Like when I was kid, we used to watch videos growing up of him like practicing just his one hand catch.
Right.
And he talking about it, just doing it over and over again.
Right.
It's like with Steph Curry and shooting threes. He practiced threes basically more than anybody. And there's a benefit for both of them. You can get a longer reach if you go with one hand. You know, 3 points is better than 2 type thing.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
Hell yeah. So that's what I'm saying. They, in other words, I believe, when you see shit like that, that can help you unlock it.
Yeah. There's a video of Steph Curry making like 150, 200 threes in a row.
Right.
Without just
dropping them.
You have to have some like something going on in your brain that can make you like
Or you're a fucking alien.
Be able to. Actually.
Some people just gifted like that. You know what I mean? That's what it is. That's what it is. Shout out to everybody tuning in to the show today, man. Hope y'all have a wonderful day on this holiday. We're going to get up out of here. Mackin Money Monday, Mackin Memorial Day Monday. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back Wednesday.
Mack in the morning.
With some awesome topics. Great, get it in. New North Olive comes out this week called Fish Scale, produced by Kase. Chevy's dropped last week by me. You know what I mean? Next week I got Fly coming out. Fly featuring Chris Hardnett, Lil Shawty.
Wake up, goddammit.
Music out. We're going to keep coming with it. We're going to keep coming with it. If a hater get in your way, push him down all the way to the ground. It do not count unless his knees bleed. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to have an awesome day. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it. Don't let nobody tell you can't get to the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Get out there and get to it. Fuck a hater. Anybody get in your way, like I said, push them down all the way to the ground. Salutes and black cards to everybody out there. Shout out to my team, BK, running the boards today. Y'all want some studio time? We is open. Hit me up. We open for business. Holla at your boy. We'll see y'all Wednesday.
Want to make a hit and don't know where to start? Hit up Volunteer Sounds and work with some of the best engineers in the city. We have multiple industry quality rooms, auto-tune, Pro Tools, and state-of-the-art equipment available non-stop all day, every day. Tired of going to YouTube and sounding like everybody else? Come to Volunteer Sounds and get a custom beat from one of our producers. And the best part, all genres are welcome. You need artist consulting, a space to record your podcast or create content, mixing, mastering? Come see us at 8900 Stony Lane or give us a call at 865-579-0600. Volunteer Sounds, the sound of the city.
Wake up, goddammit. Mack in the morning up in this bitch. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man.
Apply me or shut the fuck up, I'm back up in it.
Yeah, man.
Mackin on Monday, I stand on business with it.
Yeah, man.
Came up from trapping and Mackin on a hoe.
Yeah, man.
Now I be popping shit on my morning show.
Yeah, man.
Waking back Wednesday, I'm smoking like a chief.
Yeah, man.
I'm higher than life and them haters underneath.
Yeah, man.
Freestyles on Fridays, they spitting 5 flows. Put on for my city, Mack in the morning show. Alarm going crazy, breath stinking, still yawning. Roll the blunt and sparked it up and grab my phone, Mack in the morning. They tuning in to watch a real nigga talk that shit for real. That's why I tell it like it is, I give a fuck about how you feel. I motivate, congratulate, I never hate on none of my niggas. I can show you how to get a bag, no beefing with them niggas. I'm the underdog that got on top. I went up like an astronaut. I do this for my people in the struggle, didn't have a lot.
Yeah, man.
Apply me or shut the fuck up, I'm back up in it.
Yeah, man.
Mackin on Monday, I stand on business with it.
Yeah, man.
Came up from trapping and Mackin on a hoe.
Yeah, man.
Now I be popping shit on my morning show.
Yeah, man.
Waking back Wednesday, I'm smoking like a chief.
Yeah, man.
I'm higher than life and them haters underneath.
Yeah, man.
Freestyles on Fridays, they spitting 5 flows.
Yeah, man.
Put on for my city, Mack in the morning show. I'm getting to it early, talking shit like I'm Miss Pearly. Salute to all the dudes, black hearts to all my girlies. If you fake, you can't relate. I'm doing me, I'm being great. My conversations giving game and it'll take me any place. Plus I'm flyer than a bitch too. We stink like doo. Icy than a motherfucker, colder than an igloo. The energy is lit from 9 to 10. We be wildin' out. Just tune into the live, leave a comment and I shout you out.
Yeah, man.
Apply me or shut the fuck up, I'm back up in it.
Yeah, man.
Mackin on Monday, I stand on business with it.
Yeah, man.
Came up from trapping and Mackin on a hoe.
Yeah, man.
Now I be popping shit on my morning show.
Yeah, man.
Waking back Wednesday, I'm smoking like a chief.
Yeah, man.
I'm higher than life and them haters underneath.
Yeah, man.
Freestyles on Fridays, they spitting 5 flows.
Yeah, man.
Put on for my city, Mack in the morning show.